Let's get some winter magic ready in my December monthly. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Priya here. If you're returning, a warm welcome and thank you for coming back for me. And if this is the first time, I hope you love today's video. We have some winter goodness, some snow touches of the holiday vibes. Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, I like to have some festive cheer in my December pages. So I have all of these printables from Darbi that I have printed and cut on my Cricut. So I have all of those ready, and I also have this plaid washi from Good Girl Goodies. I don't clearly have an idea of how to go about this, but we'll do this together. I will be traveling for half the month, so I could practically use a lot of the space down here because I'll be back only by this time, just in time for the New Year's. So I have the luxury of taking up all that space to make something. So that's all I know. I'm starting off with some of the snowed in stickers, and I'm just putting it at the edge here. This elf Asta can actually sit here. Now, maybe I should pull out the tree. Yes, so she can just sit here. Lost in a book. And she is all set. And then I was thinking of bringing, my printer was on the brim of running out of ink. So I'm bringing in this, one of these trees right on the tip here, right behind her, so that a part of the tree can be seen. Asta is so lost, she has no clue what she's around. So I'm going with, I might bring in some of these evergreen leaves as well, branches as well. Let us see. But I wanted to bring in this greenery, and I will just go ahead and white this part out. So now I'm coming in and having this evergreen right at the corner here with a touch of, it does have a touch of gold in it, so it looks kind of really elegant and festive, I must say. So that is that corner. I wanted to bring in these alphabets, and I will have something to, it's not really the exact red, that's the problem. This red is brighter, this is more like an orangey red. So let me see. So I'm just coming in with these ornaments on the side. So I have these three ornaments. So what I'm going to do is I'm just placing these alphabets in here, and I'm coming in with some of these greeneries inside the ornament, so that, and I will have these small holly ones in here. Now that I think about it, it could come, it could come from this part, and the C can actually go here. I'll just trim around that, and for this one we'll grab something smaller. I will just cut around there. put it like that, and one of these gold ones, and I will just cut it. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going, but I think I will move on to the next side. So for this side, I have from the 14th, I'm traveling on the 14th, so I have pretty much all of this part free. So I want to have Ember, who is the resident baker here. So I'm just going to come in and white out this part so that she can actually sit comfortably. Let me see how much space Ember will need so that we can, yeah, we'll have that somewhere here. So let me just white out the rest of the space, including that date, and she can sit right here. Yeah, so Ember is seated. So now I'm bringing another ornament on the side, just so that I can have some of that greenery on this side as well in the ornament. So that is the ornament on that side, and I will now bring in one of those holly bushes for inside there, because we really don't need much of a space. So I think I'll just go with a smaller one, going with that smaller holly leaves. Yeah, I'll just cut around the edge of the ornament there. So that is Ember with some holly leaves decorated ornament. So I'm bringing in one of those piles of snow around this part so that can look as if there is more snow in between that. You see what I mean? We need somebody to actually hide this part. So I might actually come in with one of those small trees. I might actually cut it right here so that it can sit right there. Yeah. Let me just cut this part of the snow because I cannot afford to. I don't think it is straight, but that is fine, because we are going to have this tree right there. So now we have the snow mountains, the snow on either side. So I thought I would come in to this squad goals sticker book, and this winter scene has a few of these girls who are on the mountains. So I'm going to have this set of friends coming this way, and I'll just trim there. And this girl who is actually walking with a tree in hand can go here, and still I can make use of the space. So now that we have the winter break spelled out from this unique alpha fonts, and I also brought in the winter boxes 2.0 from Mojo Jojo Plans. So that is what we have so far. Just bringing in the scrap of a tree from the other side to fill in the space, and I will also have maybe another tree somewhere. Yeah, so I will, I think, bring in something in the middle there, just so that I can always come back and punch the hole. Let me just make sure I line up the page properly before I do that. And yes, so that is the tree down. Let me just put that E back. I had made sure I had a ruler so that it can all come down in a straight line. So I just have that tree there. And I will now bring in some more green leaves. And I do not wish to bring in a lot of Christmassy vibes because I technically don't celebrate Christmas, so it's not a Christmas spread for me. So I'm just doing what I love about winter. So I will come in and have some greenery up at the top like this. I will just come and trim that so that can come in from this side. And just pretend as if it's a lot more busier. And I also have some scraps from the other stickers. And let me just bring in some difference. So just these holly branches. Yeah. I did not want that leaf right above her head, so that's why I just tilted it to the other side. I'm just using the scraps to fill the space. Let me just come with some of these golden twigs. I just used the scraps to fill the top of the page as much as I could. So I'm bringing in a couple more trees from the Simply Treemendous sheet, multiple sizes, so that I can just mix it in. And this goes like so. And I'm also hoping to bring in one of these trees, maybe like half of a tree right here, so that it can sit there but without taking too much space. So let me just cut that, and we can always have the scraps for later. So something like this without hiding too much of the ornament, yet bringing in some of that color as well. Yeah, so something like that. And so that we can, otherwise I don't want the trees to be too crowded up in this corner. So that is there. And let me just cut this cluster of trees just a bit. Yes, and yeah, I can stick that scrap right here so that it can just pretend as if she's sitting next to more trees. And I'm also bringing in a few snowflakes from this. I had separated the snowflakes because this was a few sheets I was trying to print, and this was, I believe, the cutting edge from Darbi last year. And I have a few snowflakes left, so I'm just going to use this in here because the colors do match well. We could have some of these presents. Darbi has presents in her shop, but I don't have it. I've not bought it, so I don't quite have the gifts from her shop so that I could use it together with the rest of the stuff. Now moving to this side. Yeah, I don't need those days anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just using those. I'm actually grabbing these pattern and plaid tidings, winter blue one from last year. And this, I think, can actually just add complement to these. Yeah, just like so. Just a pop of color. I have 2 strips, so I can really put it down like so. I think just it brings in something to that side which was in fact a bit blank. One of her twigs. I think I'll just put this along this side. Yeah, so that is happening. And I went ahead and punched out the holes. Thought I will come in with the DIY snow stuff. I know this part is kind of weird looking colors, but I was thinking I will use some of these snowballs to create a snowman on this side, and we'll see from there. I don't want the snowman to be too big, but I think I'll just go with these sizes. Yeah, I'll pick this. So I'm just stacking this guy here, and this guy can go there, and we do need something smaller. Yeah, I think I'll just switch this around. And now I will come in. I'm going with my Sharpie S Gel 0.7, and I will come in and basic finer now. I'm getting my Muji 0.8. Just having the nothing too fancy, just that. And I will come in and I'm just getting my click art pen from Zebra. Just having, just lining this up so that I can have a couple of buttons down here. And yeah, just some facial features. I hope he doesn't look too creepy. And then I might also have this. Will this be too much? Yeah, I think so. So I'm just having another ball of snow right here. That's it. I can obviously bring So I'm coming in with my click art. This I believe is, I can't see the name. It is a shade of red. So I'm just going around the neck. I believe that looks like a scarf. So my snowman is complete. I think that's enough because I don't want to overdo it, because I still want to be able to have function for the days I'm here, and I can always come back and fill in whatever is left. So I will be traveling around this time. We do have a school closes on the 8th, but we do have some things planned for the next week. So we will be here and then I'll be gone for the next 2 weeks. So that's why I have those all covered. It doesn't really matter. It's fine by me. Let's do a quick recap. For the alphabets, we gotten the unique alpha fonts, and we also brought in some squad goals and the boxes from Winter Boxes 2.0. For the decorative elements, we have a whole bunch of things. So we brought in the DIY snow stuff, snowed in, the pattern and plaid tidings. We also brought in the gold veined greenery, simply Treemendous, and your own elf interest. And also had some of these flurries from the cutting edge from Darbi's last year. I think turned out pretty, and I'm really loving this with the elves. That is such a unique idea from Darbi. And I also brought in these two click art pens to bring in some color on the snowman. And if you liked today's video, I hope you would consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification. Please come hang out with me on Instagram. I will have all the information below. Hope you have a lovely, fun, relaxing Christmas and a holiday season, and hope you have snow if you like snow and it snows where you live. So please have a relaxing, stress-free December so that you can start 2024 on a stress-free note. And I will catch you in my next one. Take care. Bye.